I'm going to show you my current project. It's a double layered, spun in the lock, in the grease, Shetland wool hat. Because it is spun in the lock, it has a natural variation in color in the yarn, and you can see that. Okay, that is done with this yarn. Okay, now the inside you can see is formed, and the same thing will happen with the outside. Okay, this round I started decreasing, and you decrease every other round on the top part of this hat until you have fewer and fewer stitches, enough so that you can pull it together and it rounds off the top of the hat. Okay, now these stitches were picked up on the cast on round of this hat. Okay, as were, you can see back here, this is an ear flap and this is an ear flap right here. These were also picked up on the original cast on round, and they are the inside of the ear flap. Okay, I'm going to pull the inside of the body of the hat out. I'm going to turn it upside down, and you can see that cast on round. Okay, the stitches were cast on, worked up to a certain point, so the hat was long enough, tall enough, and then decreased every other round until we had few enough stitches to pull together at the top. Then the hat was flipped, and you can see right where that cast on round was. Oops. The stitches were picked up and knit in rows across, back and forth, and decreased every other row until decreased every other row each side until we came to this small point. Okay, that is done on both sides for an ear flap. All right, then I'm going to take and put the insides, including the inner ear flaps, inside of the hat, inner ear flaps to the inside again, and you will see there's the ear flaps, one there, there's the other one over there. But once the outside body is done, I will take a darker spun in the grease in the lock Shetland wool yarn. It's brown and not as much color variation in this particular fleece, but I will go around the edges of this hat in that color. Probably use it for cords. Let me show you a different hat. This hat is what I based that hat on. The basic shape style is this hat right here. And I will crochet, single crochet in that darker brown around the edges. It kind of gives it shape and strength. And of course, I'm not doing the pattern in this particular hat. It is definitely pretty, but I've chosen not to do that. And of course, I'm not doing the acrylic lining. I'm doing 2 layers of wool knit. Okay, the cords that you see here are braided. I'm not sure that I'll do that. I'll probably do an I-cord instead of the braiding. And then there's a tassel pom-poms. Okay, in my future videos, I will be more specific, giving details of exactly how to do this hat. Thank you.